All right, so. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to ideate in the modern day. So, when I first started learning how to do internet marketing, especially in the SEO space, the idea is to look at keywords. You use Google Keyword Planner, or it used to be called Google Keyword Tool, and a host of other tools. You can use like a SEMrush to see what keywords are driving volume, and then layer it on with a tool like Ubersuggest as well to come up with more permutations or more phrases, and also get your team together too. But that the thing with like looking at historical keyword data, it's also the same as looking at revenue. Revenue is a lagging indicator. Same thing with keyword data too. It's lagging indicator, right? You want to be ahead of the trend because stuff that's going to happen. Let's talk about virtual reality marketing. Maybe it's working out really well in 5 years or so. That's a trend that's coming, and there's not going to be much volume for it right now because the timing is not correct. So you want to ride the wave when you can, and that means being on top of trends. So what better tool to do that than using a tool like Google Trends? So Google Trends right here, you can just go to trends.google.com, look at their top charts, and you can see what's going on already. This is what people are talking about. This is what people are interested in, right? And if you look up the book Newsjacking, you can come up with ideas just by looking at these trends to figure out, okay, if some people are talking about Conor McGregor over here, how can we spin that in a way that fits in with marketing? Let's say Conor McGregor did something, let's tie in a marketing spin with it, and then by doing that, you can newsjack it, you can be at the top of results when people are searching Conor McGregor, just by being first, just by being on top of trends. Whoever has the first mover advantage is going to win when it comes to trends. But also at the same time, if you're looking to write more how-to, more evergreen stuff, you should also be on top of trends too. So, for example, Pinterest just recently came out with their search ads. So let's search for Pinterest search ads, for example. Okay, so boom, we can see that, it is currently a trend right now, and it's spiking up, right? So, maybe, what can we do to take advantage of this? So, when you can confirm that it's a trend that's working out, well, what you can do is just type in Pinterest search ads. And then what I like to do is I like to scroll to the bottom for people where there's like related searches. But in this case, it doesn't seem like there's related searches over here. So really fresh topic, what kind of spin can you put on this? You can see what other people are writing about it, but what can you do that's in-depth? Can you do an in-depth post? Because these are just news posts right here. Maybe there needs to be something on Pinterest search as the complete guide, right? So a lot of different ways to think about this, but the first thing is you start with trends, and the other thing is maybe we go with Snapchat ads. Okay, these are things that have been they've been doing this for a while, but you can see it's spiked for a little bit when the announcement first came out, but it's about to get even bigger because the fact that they're about to IPO and they're about to open up their platform to third parties in terms of like bidding. Well, that's something to jump in on as well, right? So think about how you can, what trends are going on in your space, and work off of that. So I'm trying to think of another kind of marketing trend at the moment. So you have Pinterest search ads, we have Snapchat as well. What else do we have? We have YouTube. YouTube's adding the ability to to target people based on their search history. So it's like search retargeting, but through YouTube, because obviously they're trying to compete with Facebook at the same time. So just thinking about those things allows you to move ahead, because obviously if you type in just like SEO, for example, you can see that, hey, this topic has been played out. It's kind of the same thing over and over. So if you want to own the top results, it's good, because if you're on top of trends and people are finding it and it's actually a good resource, people are going to start linking to it, and then when it does so well, it becomes a flywheel, because people are going to continue to link to it over and over and over because it's the top result. So that's the benefit of getting there. You're going to continue to get traffic over time, and you're going to be known as an authority in that space. So that's the power of using Google Trends. You can also layer it on with like Ubersuggest too, which I talked about a little earlier, and see what you can find there. So I'm going to try finding something around. That's not it. I think it's Ubersuggest. Whatever. I think it's .org maybe. Oh, .io. Cool. Okay. So Ubersuggest looks different now. Let's try Pinterest search ads. And let's see what we got. I don't see anything. This doesn't look like the old Uber suggests. Let me see. Yeah, maybe they redid it. Who knows? But can't find anything here, so let's just say Snapchat ads. Interesting. So it doesn't seem like this tool is working at the moment. I'll have to come back to this one. But anyway, that's it for this episode. Just make sure, again, that you're using a free tool like this to spot things before they become really big and to jump on them, because people care about the topics that are newer. They don't, especially in the marketing space where you see people, it's like an echo chamber where people are writing the same thing over and over and people are copying each other all the time. You got to figure out a way to stand out, whether it's doing like, live videos every day like this, or doing like a daily live kind of, or not daily live, daily podcast every day. Think about what you can do to stand out, and trends are one thing that you can do, one little spin that you can do to stand out. So hopefully this helps. Let me know what you think.